And hello, everybody. How we doing tonight?
Good evening, everyone. How is everybody doing this evening? Forgive me, I'm behind. I forgot to put up all my information. So I'm getting that done on this side.
Well, while you do that, we're going to go up. So, hello, Dominique and Vicky and Sherry and Carmen, Gail, Emily, Cecilia, um, Diane, Diana, Lorraine, Lene, Lady Crochet, Sherry R, Krista. Let's see. Coley and Cecilia, April and Sue, Irma, Emma. Sorry about that. I guess I need to learn how to read.
It's my
Uh,
fault. It's my fault. You're getting my head fog.
and there's Spring and Sarah. And then another Sharon. Hello, hello. Um, oh my goodness. How's everyone doing tonight? So I uh, I broke my crochet hook. When I say I broke my crochet hook, I broke the handle. So all that left me with was the metal part.
Yeah.
But my the arthritis in my hands makes the metal piece too small.
Yes, I have the same problem.
So I have grips.
Yes. You know what? I didn't think about a grip.
Don't know where I put them, but I just bought them like 2 or 3 days ago. There's
Okay.
I put them somewhere. Can't find them. So I went through the crochet hooks that I could find, and I found a four. And I'm not seeing that much of a difference between my 3.5 and a four.
I don't
Up
think there's that much
by
difference.
you, Queen. Hello, and Laura, and Diane, Monique,
Oh my
Be
goodness.
Creative, and Brandy, and Bonnie. Oh my goodness.
Hi, everybody.
We got everybody in here tonight. And
Yeah.
there's Lisa.
Hi, Cecilia. Hello, Manuela. Hey, Coley. Hello, Melissa. How is everybody tonight? And guys, I will apologize. My voice doesn't sound strong. I feel pretty good and I'm breathing pretty well, but my sinuses sound like I'm in a tunnel or something. And I apologize. My voice is not the best right now.
Holy smokes. The
Oh,
chat just went whoop.
it's your popularity, sir. They knew you were on and they came in like,
Well, I'm in a much better place today than I was yesterday. I'll tell you that.
I believe it. I'm so glad. But I think we're all glad to know you got some rest. That was a concern for all of us. You know, not only the stress and the frustration that you were feeling, but you really are going above and beyond to to keep us engaged and entertained. And quite honestly, you're hilarious. But even someone who brings humor and love and light to our channel is also someone who needs rest from time to time. So, Russ, periodically get some rest. Okay?
Yesterday was just weird, I guess.
I,
Um,
you dealt with a lot yesterday, and accept the fact that, yeah, you did. Own it. It's okay. We all do. I'm frustrated because as much as I love what I do for a living, when I'm off, I feel like I should be doing other things, not laying in the bed or taking, medication and healing my body. But when I don't do that, I stay sick for longer. You know this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of the same thing.
Mm. Bon Bon looks forward to these lives, and in all honesty, I do too. But sometimes look, I have bad days too, and I'm not I'm everybody knows my channel is just you get what you get because it's life,
This
and
is it.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna try and hide it. It
You
is what
should,
it is,
you should never hide it. The
and
reality of it is, if we don't give authenticity to our audiences, that some days are not great, then how are they going to know that they can overcome the days that aren't great for them? So that's just my opinion. You know, call a crazy lady over here a nut job for saying that, but that's my opinion.
oh, hello, oh, Mimi Cruz. Oh my goodness. Fabulous.
Hey,
Holy
thank you, Mimi.
smokes.
How
Wow.
sweet of you. Give her all the
You
things. Give her all the things.
Oh, yep. Okay.
You
Let
got to
me
give her all the things.
Okay. So
Make you
let's
big.
see. We can do this
Yes.
and we can do the little lasers.
Woo, woo. Yeah.
Let's see. We can do the balloons. Come on, give me my balloons.
Bring your fingers down a little bit. Yeah.
My balloons.
Or balloons on punishment today?
Am I all out of balloons?
It may be mad. Here's the thing. I can't do it.
Give me my confetti, but it won't give me my balloons.
Oh, that's so crazy. And see,
There we go.
there they are. Yes. Perseverance.
You should
I
always
would
listen.
love for mine to do that. One time randomly, I got a thumbs up. And it still don't know how I did it. My look, where's my thumb? Here's my thumb. Or wait a minute. We'll try this way. I get nothing. Doesn't like me. Straight fingers, get nothing. Do heart, get ignored.
Oh, yeah, I did forget the heart.
You did forget the heart. And
There
he
we
does.
go. Hello, Amber. Let's see. MG57, hello. If I forget somebody, I am not ignoring you. Honest, I am not. Billy Joe, hello. And Rachel, hello. Spring, hello. Fluffy, hello. Nikki, hello. Lana, hello. Whew, trying to keep up with everything.
It's because you're
We got
prosperous.
we have 95 people in here already.
Wow.
And
Well,
dare
it's Saturday night with Russ. Where there is no other place to be but with you.
well, this time of night, there's not really a whole lot of things going on.
This is
Um,
true.
Maisie, hello, and Derek's knitting and crochet, hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, some days I'll crochet, some days I'll knit. I guess it all depends on my mood.
Hey, welcome to the club.
uh, oh,
Three,
and Nancy, hello.
12, 15,
Uh,
18.
working on what you working on, Michelle?
I am working on my bonus babes sweater. It's going to be a duster cardigan.
Okay.
This is just the fabric of it. You work it as one whole piece and you have divots in the middle for the armholes and then
Uh
you work
huh.
the sleeves.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. But I won't get to work on it too much because I have to stop for her measurements because I don't have all of them. When I tell people to give me your measurements and they don't, I have to go by what I see.
That's right.
Um,
Let's see. Somebody's knitting a. Oh, Melissa is finishing a knitted shrug. Finally, I don't
ooh.
seem to have as much patience as I used to. Um, hello, sugar,
Hey, sugar, sugar.
let's see. You got Fran. It's not new. It come in my bag of tricks. Um,
Ah, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
so it come in my little bag of crochet hooks and nooks, and I haven't even got this set up yet. But I got it for Christmas.
Ooh.
But it just flaps down and it has all the crochet hooks where you can put stuff.
Where'd you get that?
I got it for Christmas.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
like that.
Amazon, Amazon.
Ah, okay, okay.
Um, look up my bag zing.
My bag zing.
Yep.
Zing.
MYBAGZING.
Okay.
Designed with the earth in mind.
Okay.
And I didn't think I was gonna like the crochet hooks because of the funky handle,
Yeah.
but I actually like them. I like them better than my other ones.
Whoa. That's wild. But
And Barbara, hello.
okay.
Um,
They have a barrel bag. Oh, they have a very large yarn storage bag. I see the empty crochet hook case.
they
That's
also have them with the crochet hooks.
we know me. It should be empty.
uh, oh, let's see. Hello, Louise. I'm working on a
Oh,
heart squares for a blanket. Oh, S.L. Smith. Hello, hello.
you got it as
Lend
a
the
gift, so I won't tell you the prices. But I'm going to say this: there's two different prices, and the prices are very close. Like
yes,
it's worth it to get it with the stuff in it, and just
yes.
yeah,
And you can always give the stuff away.
exactly, exactly. Rare. I like it. Let's see. Does it come? Does it come in the perfect color? Oh yeah, it does. It does.
I ran across a hot pink knitting set. I mean, it was hot. I mean, hot pink. I mean, when I say hot pink, I mean you could see this sucker from Pluto.
It was Neon Central, huh? They have two pinks. They have a blush pink, which is soft and genteel, and then they have power pink, which is very exciting. I love it. Now, that one is an 82-piece set, and it is a little bit higher than the other one, but not by much.
Hello, Marcelina. My 8-year-old nephew is right next to me finishing his first scarf. He finally enjoys it and keeps bugging me to tell. Oh, Marcelina, that's awesome.
That's phenomenal. I love
And
it.
I started when I was 8 years old.
Really? I was substantially older.
Uh, uh, Marcelina, do you knit too? Because I also learned how to knit.
How old were you when you learned how to knit?
I was, it was either 8 or 9. I really don't remember
Okay.
it, but it was like, it was shortly after I learned how to crochet.
Wow.
My mom's, it was me in the back seat, mom in the passenger seat, and mom's friend driving. And I kept looking in her knitting bag without pulling stuff out because,
You don't do that.
I didn't want to ruin anything. And she says, pull that out. And she's like, I have a pair of knitting needles down in the bottom. So I
Okay.
pulled it out and she says, there's some yarn in there. She said, pull it out. And she taught me how to knit as she was driving.
Wow. Wow. That's worthy of a thumbs up. That's totally worthy of a thumbs up. I'm going to turn my camera off so I can address my
Yep,
son. Give me just a
that's
second.
fine. Let's see, Lady Crochet. Russ, I got my Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo yarn yesterday. Love the purple. It's ooh so beautiful. That's awesome, Manuela. Russ, I thought of you today. Almost picked up a hook for you, but they were out of the 3.5. 3.5 is a pretty. common size, I guess. Hello, Kendall. Joanne, great evening. Hello. I learned how to knit at 8 years old. I learned how to crochet in my early 30s. I know basic stuff when it comes to knitting. I crochet most of the time. Russ, did your bag? Um, Fluffy, yes. The hooks were inside, uh, but I did not see a 3.5.
I'm gonna look and see if they give the details.
Carson got his new hooks today.
Hey, hey.
Um,
Okay. According to this, they start with a 2 millimeter size B and go all the way up to a 10 millimeter size N. There's a 12-piece aluminum hook set, aluminum crochet hooks, 23 stitch markers, and some other crochet accessories. And I will see if I can grab the link and drop it in my chat. So bear with me.
um, Somebody thought of me because they were untangling yarn barf too.
Oh my goodness, I will never forget you and the yarn bar. Beautiful music and a nightmare yarn all in the same place. It was great.
Russ, I saw Jax open her bag today. Oh, that's right, because Jax did order a bag today. Hello, Aggie. I learned to crochet 8 from my grandma. Let's see. Tracy's just asking people how they're doing. Tammy, I ordered knitting needle stoppers today. Oh, I got some really cute ones. If
Oh,
I can,
really?
if I can find them.
Okay. You know what?
Um,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
let's
I'm gonna get
see.
me for a second.
Ellen says, "Good evening, everyone." So hello, Ellen. And Tina, hello. Yeah. Joanne's had some knitting stoppers, and they're really cute, and they're only $1 something.
Oh.
Well, because they were on sale.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the only thing. I'm. Oh, excuse me for 1 second. On the back of the closet door. Don't talk. Just breathe.
Let's see. Let's see. Starts
Mm,
at two
it's
millimeter
so good.
to a 6 millimeter. Well, that's good, Carson. Um, how are you feeling today, Michelle?
I am, for the most part, feeling better. I apologize, guys. I am like all out of focus.
And hello,
Yes.
Vicky.
Um. Actually, sir, I'm sorry. Excuse me 1 second.
Yep. And then there's Dawn. Hello, hello. Let's see. One, two, three.
I'm
So
sorry, guys. I am mommying in addition to doing everything else.
that's all right.
And then I'll show you what I was talking about that I couldn't say out loud. So
One, two,
I stopped
three,
by my P.O. box today
five.
and I got a little something that I ordered and I want to share.
Okay,
You ready?
I'm ready.
Does this look familiar?
Oh wow. Where you
It's,
get that fancy bag?
there's this really good looking guy who is super cute, but he's got this really fancy cat who orders yarn. Oh, but
Oh.
wait, there's more. Look at this. Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
that's nice.
And it gets better. Yeah. Is that not gorgeous? You guys, if you have the chance to order one of these bags or both, like somebody I know, do it. Just do it. You will not regret it. I I don't know what I thought when I ordered it. I did not realize there is a zipper on the inside. And it's a nice zipper. I'm a zipper nut. I like zippers. But I especially love this. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice.
And I still do have some in my Etsy store.
Oh, really?
Yep. They're not sold out yet.
Not yet, but it may happen soon. So my next goal is to plan for a mystery box. But I had to have bags. Don't bring that to me. Do that over there. Okay, then set it down when you're done. If you guys ever wonder how I talk to my children, rudely. I'm rude. I admit it. They seem to like me though. I don't know why. Poor little kids. Even if they are grown. So
Oh, I think somebody was saying hello to me and I missed it.
I'm sorry. I forgot to look
Uh,
at my chat. I forgot to put my
hello, up Kay. Hello, Kay. Good to see you both.
thank you.
What
Thank
you?
you.
Tammy's wanting to know what you have to do.
What I have to do for what?
I don't know. She says, Michelle, what do you have to do? I love my
Everything. All
cream
the
colored
things.
bag. Yeah. Amber got a cream colored bag.
It's
And
these
let's
are
see.
very beautiful bags. Hey Bumba, hey Manuela. And Manuela, I hadn't looked this evening, but thank you for letting me know. I am almost at 900. I am very excited about that. I do not want to sound like Froggy though. That is annoying me. And I
Uh,
do sound like the little rascals.
yes, Laura, I got your email. I sure did. Thank you. And Cindy, I'm doing much better than yesterday. Let's see. Carson got uh, Katek hooks. You can find them on Amazon. Search for black crochet hooks.
Oh, what are they comparable to? Is it like the Etmos or and I think I'm saying that right. I could be wrong.
We are at 126.
Wow. Hey, darn Aaron, welcome in. Hello. How are you tonight, sweetheart?
4, 5. Trying to keep track of.
Counting. I know,
No, it's
right?
not really counting because one row I have to do all the little steps, and then the following row I do every other
Every
step.
other. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but here's the thing. I want to try that, and I know it's so simple that it's intimidating. Complex stuff, I'm like all about it. Simplicity, I mess up. That is so gorgeous. Russ, okay, wait a minute. Go back to the transition of color between the burgundy and the orange. Mm, that is so stinking beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. Mm. And that top, is that like a watermelon? The part you're wearing?
No, it's kind of like a salmon.
Oh, yeah. Kind of pinky. I like it. I like it. Okay, we are having emotions over here in my chat. Dawn is telling Kendall that she no longer loves her. That's not true. How can anyone not love Dawn Aaron?
Come on,
The
Mama.
the Delulu is real over
Come
here.
on.
Hey, Just Fluffy. I just realized you're
I'm
here.
so
Thank you
busy
for
working my
being
fingers to the bone for Kendall making her blankets to dye up.
here. Oh my goodness. Hey, Melissa. It is a stunning blanket. I'm
Bon
so
Bon is
envious.
double dipping.
Well, Bonbon is beautiful. She can double dip. We love it. We love that. Kendall said that Dawn Aaron was hiding out. And Sugar said hi to Sharon. Sharon, are you still in the cupboard or have you been allowed to roam around for a while? Hey, Tracy. How are you tonight?
Okay,
Oh
let's
my goodness.
see. Marcelina, hello.
Hey, Marcelina. Welcome in. I'm sorry. To the people who are on Russ's side, please forgive me. I hear him, but sometimes my ears are popping and I don't always hear what he says. So a blanket hello to each and every one of you. Please know I love you guys. I'm so glad you're here because you're here with us. Even though I may not be able to see your chat, I'm hearing what he's saying and I'm sending you all love. Oh my goodness. And again, I apologize for my sinus noises.
Let's see. Got out to go to Joanne's today and now back in the cupboard. Bernice, I did the frogging and I found the mistake, fixed it, and now I am caught up. It was working with black, and that's very hard color to work with. Black is very difficult to work with.
Yes, that's why I have the magnifying glasses with the light so that I can pinpoint a light on it. And I told you guys last time that I have a second pair of magnifying glasses that I like even more. And these things, I literally had to bring them to my room, are so nice. They fit better and they feel better. And though they look heavier than my other ones, these one don't put the pressure on my nose. So I like these even more.
And that's why I asked for the finger flashlights, the
Yeah,
finger the
mine are over
flashlight
there.
gloves,
Yeah, I have those right over on the table.
um, because when I do Kevin's nephew's blanket,
Oh, yeah,
he wants the black and the gray.
yeah.
So I had to have something for that. My surgery is March 24th. Hello, Michael. Welcome in, buddy. I almost
Same.
called you darling.
He is a darling. He's my darling. There.
Uh, I call everybody darling.
And I am to
I
say
have
yes or no, and the answer is no.
I have the finger lights, but they're recharge. Oh, mine are too, Dawn. I got the rechargeable ones,
I
but
do
they
too.
also have the ones with the batteries.
I have the rechargeable ones, but what I needed in addition to the hand lights, because I got those, was I needed magnification.
Yep.
Hey Cecilia, good evening, my beauty.
Hello, Sally.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, Sally's saying hello to you as well.
Hi Sally, how are you tonight? I'm so sorry. You know how we get when
She's
we
on
gotta
my
be on.
side, so you probably didn't see her.
I didn't, but I heard her, and my brain was like seven, eight, nine. You know how that goes.
Let's see.
And I'm doing.
Sue's having
Never do. I
grapes.
never drink tea, but I need it tonight.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, my darling. 8,
Oh, come
12,
on. There
16.
we go.
You're 20.
Let's see. Michelle, what is the name of the brand of the magnifying glasses you just showed?
And let me look it up. Let me look it up. Give me just 1 second, Cecilia. I will happily find that information for you.
Now, yours is the one that has all the different lenses, right?
I have two different style magnifying glasses, and this one also has multiple sizes, but the actual lenses are in the other room because I need the same magnification in each pair. There's this pair, which is the one I showed you guys last time. And it just literally sits, the nose guard sits right behind my glasses. So my actual glasses are sitting here. The magnification is in front. There is a button right here that turns on a light, and I have two power light. So one is brighter than the other. My problem with this one is because it's actually sitting on my nose, eventually it starts to feel heavy. Then there's this one, which again also sits right on top of my glasses. And what I like about this one, and I'm going to cover the light first. The light is actually on the side. It's not in front. And I'm going to quickly show you this light and hide it because it is very bright. This is the first light. And This is the second light. So you can see it's extremely bright. And like I said, I control the light on the side. But I have literally been working on a dark project for 4 hours at a session and never got tired of this sitting on my face. And as someone who wears glasses anyway, the extra weight can be annoying. So I love that those don't wear me out or make me too tired. So let me find the link for. I'll drop the link for both pairs so you can look at them and look at their prices and decide what, if you're interested in getting them, what they want. Let me be clear about the fact that this is an Amazon affiliate link. I am an Amazon affiliate. So if you were to use that link, you will be helping my channel. And I appreciate it in advance. And I thank you. That's my spiel of the day. Oh my goodness. Let me go back to my orders because one thing about me and Amazon, we're in a very serious relationship apparently. Oh,
Let's see. Love those two. You could volunteer for a search team with those.
you can. They are very bright.
I used to have a pair of those glasses, and they're somewhere.
You?
No, I was
Oh,
reading. Bonnie said she's got a pair of those somewhere.
somewhere. That's why I have two pair. One for my bedroom and one when I'm in the living room. And because I do it a fair amount of crochet in both places, I need a set of them in both places. Like I said, I love the fact that each one of them, though they have semi different properties, are very comfortable and they both have different magnification strengths.
Me too. My daughter works for Amazon. Let's see. I think I'm caught up.
Okay, let me put names on these things so you guys actually know what I'm dropping.
Let's see. Those of you that haven't given me my thummies, I'd appreciate it if you would.
And I will shamelessly request that if you guys haven't had the chance to add a thumbie to my side, I'd really appreciate it. Hey, Christy, I just saw your statement.
Let's see. Good evening, Russ and Michelle. My son also works for Amazon. That's awesome.
Yes.
Uh, Russ asked Michelle if the lights get hot.
No, they do not. They're LED. Like I said, I've had them right there for hours, no temperature change. And the second one that I'm adding is the one I like more. I'm sorry that it did not give me the short code. It gave me the long code because why not?
My problem would be keeping them away from my gremlins. Already hit that. Oh, thank you, Melissa. She gave us thummies already.
Thank you, Melissa.
Okay, Pamela, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping in.
Hi, Emma.
Let's see. Hello,
Thank you, Alex.
Doris. I want to thank the person who lifted me a membership. Well, Doris, who was it that gifted? Somebody. I don't remember.
Somebody just gave 20 and it just,
Yeah, somebody gave
yeah,
20. I don't
I'm
remember
in
who.
I'm in the total brain fog.
And it won't let me go back to the chat that far because I don't
Yeah.
have um oh, Mimi did. Okay, so we'll thank Mimi.
Yes.
Mimi gave the 20 memberships.
Hi, April. Welcome in. Thank you for jumping over.
Three.
I don't honestly know, Christy. That's a great question. Christy is asking, if we switch back and forth between the two channels, does it affect your views and time, etc.? Is it better to stay on one channel or another? I honestly don't know. I think it is because my channel is connected to Russ's channel. I believe that whatever his hours are, I'm getting credit for that. Because the reality of it is, I'm only here for a few minutes most nights, and yet I get a substantial amount of credit for the night. Hey, Teresa. That's my best guess and my best answer. I wish I knew more. I'm naive. Fix it, Russ.
Fix what?
My answer.
Um, so you're going to get, so you get, I believe you get partial credit
Mm-hmm.
for being linked,
Okay.
but I believe you get full credit if they're on your side.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So, that's why I don't mind people. I've already got my watch hours.
Right.
So it won't hurt my feelings if people,
Come over to my.
hopped on your side until you get
Okay.
your watch hours.
All
But
righty.
good night, Amber.
Thank
Uh,
you, Sally.
So
Go ahead, baby.
it's flip flopping back and forth breaks kind of like the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people just coming in, giving you the thumbs up, and then hightailing it out.
Yeah, that's not as helpful as
Um,
they stay and give the extended watch time.
Russ, are you bringing the beef and noodles? Yes, Diane, I am. Actually, they're already made. Morning, Margie.
Manuela is the sweetest. She said, "Good to know, Russ. I stay with Michelle."
That's fine.
I appreciate that. And guys, please know that there is not a competition. I am grateful to each and every one of you who come in and sit with me on my side simultaneously. If you're on Russ's side, you're still helping me. So please know I appreciate that as well. Ultimately, what I love most is the fact that you guys are here. It means everything to me.
15 minutes watched, I believe, is the cut for counting for 1 hour watched on lives, 5 minutes for videos.
Okay.
I was hopping off, but I keep listening.
Hi,
Barb,
Debbie. She says,
Barb
"Here
is
she
saying
comes."
hi.
Hi, Barbara.
Have either of you knit a mitered square blanket? If not, do you? Barb, if you wanted, okay, so I have not knitted one. I want to knit one. But if you're wanting to knit one, go check. I know Fiber Spider has a knitted mitered Afghan on his channel. So if you're wanting to follow along with the tutorial, I would suggest hop over to him. And if I did a mitered Afghan, I would not be doing a tutorial on it. I don't really do tutorials. I do some. If I do any, it's going to be uh, I'm going to teach you a stitch, but I'm not going to teach you to really do anything with that stitch per se. But I will teach you a stitch. 110 people, 98 thummies. I'm showing
Woohoo.
132 in here.
Okay. And let me catch up where I am. Manuela says she's being helpful, and I love that. Mimi says, "I added a pair of the glasses to my cart." Thanks, Michelle. You are so very welcome, darling. Which one did you pick? Did you pick the gray one or the white one? And to Teresa, I'm believing she's directed this question at you, Russ, because I have not even gleaned to look at the Herrschners ad yet because I don't have my catalog yet. So she wants to know. Oh, she said, "Did anyone buy yarn from the Herrschners truckload sale?" Yeah, he's bragging. He already has his, but he's on a first name basis with the people at Herrschners. I'm barely somebody that they even know exists. And Christy said, "So Russ, I'm guessing you finished the scarf over the last few days. I was busy, so checking back in. Looks like you're making a blanket now.
No, the scarf is not done. So I flip back and forth. Um, so the scarf is not done. It's mostly done. If I would spend a day on it, I would have it finished. But I'm working on mom's blanket because that's what the vibes are telling me to do. It's like, no knitting today. You're gonna crochet today.
I have a question for you, Christy. Do you work on more than one project, or are you one of the beautiful people who can just do one project at a time? Because I am a squirrel when it comes to projects. I will never, ever tell everyone how many projects I have going on at the same time because you guys will never judge me for it. But I have a lot. And hi, Joanne. Okay, it's JoJo to you. Okay, Miss JoJo, I love you.
Russ is not monogamous with whips.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's all I'm going to say to that. She said, no, girl, I'm all over the map. So you are just like me. I love that for us. It's a beautiful thing. Like right within reach right now, I have one, two,
Oh,
three,
Bayou
four.
Queen, Bayou Queen. She starts one and she finishes it before she starts another one.
Sacrilege. I
Uh,
love that. I cannot.
April says, my sister is one project girly, and I'm more of a 20 whip girl.
Girl, yes.
Russ, where's my catalog? Diane, I don't know where your catalog is.
See,
Um,
you got to get behind me, Diane. He won't give me mine either. We blame you. You know you are Herrschners in our world.
I,
Hexen, welcome in. I open up both channels in separate windows and mute the volume in the second. Thank you. You are
hello,
so,
Hexen. I try and be a many whip person, but that never happens.
sometimes I like something rough. Sometimes I like it smooth and easy. So I have different projects for different mood frames. Sometimes I need mindless. Sometimes I need to concentrate.
Well, I like to have at least one mindless project,
Yeah.
and especially if I have a pattern going on with one of them,
Yes.
because it's nice to just instead of pounding the pavement working on that pattern, you can drift off.
Yes.
Karen says one at a time for me. If you mute via YouTube, it won't count for them. If you mute the tab through the browser, it counts. Um, I got sourdough bread proofing, three
Ooh,
crochet whips, two knitted blanket whips, a new temperature.
a new
Oh, a
tea
new
order.
Timo. Yeah.
Oh,
Sue does one project at a time.
wow.
Oh, hey Russ, Michelle. I did my Joanne's ordering yesterday. I saw a lady on YouTube today that said they wouldn't accept her gift cards. Glad I bought my stuff yesterday.
I heard somebody else say something about that, and Jaxie, Creations by Jax, said that that's not legal. So if she challenges it, that could be a problem from them further down the line. I don't know how, and I want to say this is hearsay. I stay in the YouTube streets. My ears are hearing things. The person who I heard said this was Nancy with um what is Nancy's channel? You know I know it. And
Oh, she's got yarn too.
she's got yarn too. Thank you. Um Emma's Mimi said, picked up the second pair you showed us. I chose the white. Okay. The white one I think you will be pleased with. Mimi, do you wear glasses? That's going to be the question for me. Like I said, I wore both of them successfully with my glasses, but the sum total for me was the gray ones are a little easier, but I also have very large frames. Oh, my chat is really moving.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that, guys.
I was
Uh,
straightening out some of my yarn and I found whips I totally forgot about. I think that means I have too many whips. Mm.
nah, we'll see. They're not going
I
anywhere.
wonder if maybe the gift card wasn't activated. It
That's
might not have been.
And Chrissy said, when a company's going out of business, never buy gift cards and never order online. Well, the problem is so many of us, not knowing that they were going to go out of business, have gift cards. I mean, Christmas just happened, and a lot of our friends and family will gift you cards because they don't know what to buy you, especially if you're a high maintenance little diva like me. Give me a gift card, it's a better choice. Um, but yeah, you're right. Going forward, no, don't do that if you can help it. I'm an online orderer. If they cancel my order, they give me my money. It's just simple. What did Cecilia say? I'm a amigurumi whips, crochet doll whips, and a blanket. Who's going on? And a blanket going up. Okay, you got it all happening. I love that.
Hello, Lorraine. And Michael says they discontinued the affiliate and sponsor programs and discount programs too.
Wow, that's not fun. I'm sorry to hear that. But that just shows you how deep the nail in the coffin really is. Melissa said, yes, I think Sue had her gift card denied. Wow. Um, Chrissy said, or even if they're going through an ownership change, they may put gift card balances as a part of the bankruptcy. That's true. Teresa said, I was straightening out some of my yarn and found whips I totally forgot about. That has happened. I think that means I have too many. No, it just means that whip was a UFO, an unfinished object. And there it's at. If you pick it up, lovely. And if you don't, pass it on in progress. And Chrissy said, it's not fair, I know. I hope they do not close. It's really looking like they're going to. We need to make preparation for that possibility. And I saw something today on their website that I want to go in store and pick up, and I may try to do that tomorrow. And it's one of their reusable totes. They have some beautiful Black History ones that I think I would love to have for future use. But if they don't have them in the store, that won't help me in the least. Um, Angela said, no, they stopped accepting gift cards. So, okay, that's ridiculous. Exactly. I used to teach workshop classes there. Okay. Does anybody have a UFO that's older than 5 years lurking in their house?
Yes.
Yeah. I have one I
Um,
work on sporadically.
I've got a blanket that I started in 2016 and it's over here in a bag.
I'm trying to think. Mine is no longer here. I gifted mine to someone else, but I've had it off and on since 2012. And Hexen said, I fixed the muting issue. I just lowered the volume. I love that. Thank you. Um, Chrissy said, I don't feel so bad there, LOL. Hello, Louise. Welcome in. Crafty Sue's was $100 gift card from Children's Gift. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. Crafty Sue's was a $100 gift card from her children at Christmas. Her? Hey, Michael, welcome in. Thank you. I love you, my precious. And
I think that was saying meaning that
oh, she got, yeah.
gave her $100 gift card.
You guys know my brain is swimming underwater. Hey, sugar, how are you, darling?
Um, I have no UFO in my house.
I don't have a current UFO in my house. I have a whole lot of whips, but I'm that kind of kink. Hi, Bun. How are you? I had a blanket that I started when my cousin was born. I didn't finish it until now. That cousin is 22-year-old daughter. Oh my goodness. I do not feel bad. Louise said it was denied at Joe that the gift card was denied at Joanne's. How rude. I do not like this. And of course, Christy is saying hi and asking how Sugar is. And Lady Crochet, with all the talent in the house, said currently working on the it's just a shawl from wine. The colorway is deep purple. Is that the Red Heart Super Saver you got? And I don't know what I did. I already feel like I'm in trouble that I haven't even read this message. Michelle, you said hello already. The meds are kicking in. Girl, that's all I'm gonna say. That's just because I love you. You needed a bonus hello, so you got it. And it might have been one of my other personalities. You never know. Now, next week, somewhere in the YouTube streams, they'll be like, that Yes Michelle chick has multiple personalities.
Holy smokes. I might still have a UFO from 1971. It was for my grandmother. She and my mother are both deceased now.
Oh my gracious, I'm so sorry. And Christy said, I was making a baby blanket for my granddaughter. She's 23 now. That's my oldest UFO. She's got married, so she's demanding I finish it for her future baby. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Teresa says, since I started crocheting 3 years ago, I know I don't have any UFOs older than 5 years, but some are 3-year-old UFOs for sure. And Sugar said, you never answered my question from earlier. I did. The answer was no. I did not. That sounds like I said no to her to did I answer the question? Yes, I did answer the question. The answer to the question is no. That sounds more succinct. Oh,
Oh.
growl. Oh, my bad. She's laughing at me.
Since I started crocheting, oh, you read that one.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Christy, I really am feeling better tonight. It is good news. It is good news. And I have to say, listening to my doctor, I tell you guys every time I make a video to make sure that you eat, you drink your water, and you take your meds. And I am listening to my advice. Speaking of listening to my own advice, I have more pills to take, and I need to take them. Um, no other, no other purple. The red heart, I'm saving for something special. I love that. And I am looking on my insanity desk because it's a crazy looking space. But I have other pills that I need to take. Oh, and speaking of things that we find that are like UFOs to us, why did I just find a check on my desk for, I think it's 8 months old? I didn't even know I had.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's any good anymore. I have to actually call the company that sent it to me and ask them if it's still active. I don't know.
Grandma
That's
was
embarrassing.
88 and my mother was 92 and went in her sleep. I'll be perfectly happy if I do as well. All of us are in God's hands. Very true.
Very true. Yikes. We have five.
Okay, Carson. Carson is going into lurking mode.
All right, Carson. 50-mile-per-hour winds out there. Oh, no. No, thank you. No bueno.
Oh, come on.
Hi,
Really?
Sherry. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see.
Mm.
Um,
Ah, sounds like my roof is coming down, flying all over. Oh my gracious. Well, I certainly hope you're safe and that everything comes out okay. Checks can only be cashed for up to 6 months. Some companies will give you a year. I've had some companies give me up to a year. And I've also had companies that have literally sent me another check like, lady, would you please take this money? Which sounds funny, but it happens. I lose checks.
Hi, baby
I
girl.
hope I don't lose power or Wi Fi. I hope not either. I want you to be safe.
Hello, bird mama.
Mama, hey. I know I have cough drops. There they are.
Let's see. I was a teacher when I started, and I'm 72 now. Do I get extra credit for the oldest whip?
Well, you're the teacher, so you decide. We'll let you do the grading on that. But thank you for being a teacher. That is not an easy task. Yes, thank you, Sugar. Indeed, we all hope she stays safe. Hi, Sharon. Thank you. Sharon is reminding everyone, especially my lurkers, hello, my lurker loves. How are you guys tonight? To please hit that thumbs up button for me. And if you're on Russ's side and you're lurking over there, hey, you need to hit that thumbs button too. Thanks. Crystal said, hi, Russ and Michelle. I've been here crocheting, lurking. You both have a good night. Well, Crystal, you have a good night too, babe. Get some rest. I love you, darling. Take care. Now I gotta go back and count all
um,
this.
Tried the teacher bit when I was in college. Yeah, nah, y'all raised some hoodlums. I
Oh,
could.
rude.
There's no way I could be a teacher in this day and time.
I think I could, but I would probably be in a lot more therapy sessions, and I would certainly, you know what? I would need some military clearance because I would have to explain to the court why I punched a kid in the throat for talking to me like I was a child myself. Yeah, I don't need to do that. I think I'm gonna stick with babies. Babies are sweet. Babies
Oh,
just want to kiss
Helen.
them and hug them.
Thank you very much, Helen.
Oh, Helen, you're so sweet. Thank
So let's
you.
see. Russ has got to give you all the things.
Please,
So we give you some hearts.
hand, lower fingers. Yeah, that's it.
We'll give you some confetti. We'll give you some balloons.
I can do none of this. I just have fun trying.
Let's see. Lasers. And what's this one?
I don't know, but one of them is this. I thought it was
Or
just
was
it's just one piece sign and then two piece signs.
okay.
One is balloons, two is
Two.
confetti,
Yep. But then there's something else, and then of course the thumbs
and
up.
then of course there's a thumbs up. And I get none of it. I told you mine is on strike. It's like no, no.
Uh, Russ, how? Okay, Lady Crochet, um, you have to have a
iOS.
certain iPad. There's a certain iPad. Mine's the newest one, so it has all the bells and the whistles.
Mine is a couple of years old, and I am not in the mood to upgrade. Bonbon said two thumbs up.
I had the only reason why I've got the newest one is because the one that I did have was 10 years old.
Mine is nowhere near 10. I think she is 3 going on 4.
Um, if you have an i or a Mac Pro or something like that, you might be able to do that.
I have the iPad Pro. Maybe it would just need
You
a
have to have the software. I think it's
yeah.
18.
I'm upgraded to 18 point whatever the heck we're at now. But mine still's like, yeah, okay, lady, no. We're good over here. And like I said, one day I was randomly talking and all of a sudden the thumbs up bubble came up. So
Okay, there you go. There you go, Lady Crochet. Or no, who was saying forget? Oh, Lene, forget the fireworks and confetti. I want chocolate. Here you go.
oh, I want that chocolate you had the other night.
Oh, you want this?
Yeah. Have we opened it yet?
Yeah. Well, not I have two. This one's not open.
So that one's for me. Tell Kevin to bring it on over.
But
And some ankle socks. He can walk around while I eat chocolate.
these are the little Santas,
Oh,
the Hershey's little Santa things that they had at
I never
Christmas.
got any of those.
If you go on Amazon,
Uh huh.
that's how I
And you know
got
I'm going right
those. I got those, and they were dirt cheap. You got like 36 of them for what was it, $18?
now. Wow. Okay, catch up. Whoop whoop. My son just got home from Amazon and bought me some hot chocolate bombs. Go make a cup right now. Yum. Do you need a special program for the effects? We think it's an install within the ooh yum within the device, and maybe it's in one of the systems that are downloaded. I have certain blocks in mine on purpose because I don't accidentally download stuff and then clog up my system. And Christy is saying hi to Dawn Aaron. I am headed to Amazon so forgive me for a second. Hershey Santa.
Yes.
Yep. That was the first thing that came up. That is dirt cheap. Woo woo.
Yeah.
$13.
Oh,
Well,
okay. So it's cheaper yet.
13.95 for a 36 count.
Yes.
Ooh.
And I do have one. I just got them today. And to show you guys that they're not white, that they are still,
Ooh.
they're still like they're brand new.
Yeah.
So, it tastes marvelous.
And see, I'm of course I have to read the all the deets because I need to know how many I can have if I need one or I want one. Hey, there's 2 grams of protein, guys. That's always a great thing to know. Yes, it's the first thing I look at. Ooh. Total carbohydrates is 20. Dietary fibers is less than 1. Total sugars is 19 grams. So that's one of those things I can have if I haven't had anything else to eat. And I'm not planning to eat anything else sweet for the day. Because that's usually my total
Oh,
sugar
you're
intake.
good because we're in the next day now. It's
Yeah, but
12:30.
by the time it gets here on Monday, and it says if I order it within 26 minutes, it'll be here Monday. So that's about now. That's terrible. Russ, enabling again.
Uh, you should have got my text message earlier Saturday because Herrschners had 25-cent shipping.
Was I asleep when you sent it? I might have been.
You must have
I
been.
might I might have been. I did take a nap briefly because I took some medicine and uh I needed to eat. So
Right there, Sue. I bought these from Amazon. They're the little Santa shaped Hershey bar. They're $13 for 36 right now. You can't beat that with a stick.
Whoop, whoop. So, tis uttered. I also need to order socks. Don't ask. It's a weird thing.
Let's see. So that puts like each one at 36 cents.
Yep.
36 cents for a candy bar. You can't beat that.
You cannot. And it's the perfect size for somebody like me. And I can freeze them.
Yes.
And then toss them in a cup of hot chocolate.
Oh, these right here are $7.97 on Amazon.
I don't want anything that big because I will
And
absentmindedly eat that entire thing and not wake up the next morning.
you want some footballs? Amazon. Dirt
You know
cheap.
what? Read behind the sign because you already know your girl is a peanut butter monster. Do not.
They're dirt cheap. I'm telling you, Amazon.
Why did you show me that after?
You were
Because
too
here's
quick. Russ has all the things.
he,
And I stole that from one.
you did, and I loved it. So what was it? That was Reese's football.
Oh, Michael bought Panda the 5 pound Hershey bar. Yeah, they were the Russ, can I have some fireworks? They're the Reese's peanut butter footballs. You get 36 of them. Let's see. Russ can. Okay, you want the
Yeah,
fireworks? Okay, I have to figure out how I did that. Was it?
firework.
Was it? No.
I
Was it one?
one I thought was move it to the side because I think it's getting lost in your face.
Was it one?
I don't know. Your fingers are too high. I don't know. Why do I think it's one peace sign? What's
Oh,
one
two
peace?
thumbs up. There we go.
That's it.
Thank you, Michael.
Yoo-hoo!
Um, if you like chocolate and peanut butter, I could send you some delicious Canadian cookies.
Who? For moi?
Good night, Sarah. Have a good
Good
night.
night, Sarah.
Um, MDL Crochet, I have an iPad 10 with all the updates, with special effects. Um, you can try it, Tracy.
Here's what I found. Christmas tree Reese's peanut butter trees. 2 pounds. And approximately 50 of the trees is $12.99.
There you go.
I will be having Christmas trees. Crunch. Frozen happiness.
Good night, Sharon.
Good night, Sharon
Yes,
Love.
but Google how to turn it on. I don't remember how though.
Okay, you know what? That's a smart thing. Duh. Google it.
Um, there's the lasers, and you can make it rain too. 2 thumbs down.
What?
My hands don't. I have
Yeah.
hard time because my fingers don't bend. But yeah, it's 2 thumbs down. 2 thumbs down will make it rain. There it goes.
Wow. And then you got a thumbs down on top of it. Okay. So, class, according to the AI Search Lab, open the message app, compose a message, and then oh, I know how to do that. Duh. How do you make it in No, I'm not going to do that. Don't do that. Sorry, guys. We never said I was sane.
Sue, he was just lurking for a little bit. Love you, Sharon, honey. Sweet dreams, just lurking.
That's wait a minute.
So
Whoa.
you don't have to download a program for the special effects. Yeah, Lady Crochet, it's just built into my system. But now the older versions, like Michael was saying, I think you have to go in and you have to turn them on. But the newer models, they're already turned on. Reese's peanut butter football 36 is
$21.
$105.49 Canadian. Guess that's
Whoa.
out of my holy smokes, Melissa. I'd pass them
No,
up too.
rude and or no.
I think I paid $20 for mine.
They were 21 something on my side, which is why I chose the trees.
Maybe I should go buy some trees.
No,
Well, I
no.
had to put Craig. I had to put
Listen,
Craig's. I had to put Craig's birthday box together. So some of this candy is going to go in his box.
well, however,
I just looked at Herrschners, and the 25-cent shipping is good through tomorrow for Groundhog Day.
whoop,
Well, see,
whoop.
there you go.
All right. And I have that other discount as well.
Yep, but you don't have a coupon code for that one. But you have a coupon
I don't,
code for the 25 cents.
yeah,
So that you might as well say that's free shipping.
that
And
is
to me, if it's under $5, it's free shipping because
that.
it's you're paying $5 is you're paying for the box.
Yeah, I'm paying for some tape. Speaking of
Yeah.
which, what kind of tape do you use?
Why? Mm. I'm just asking why.
Because I literally had to pull out a knife to open my box because I couldn't just pull it.
Um,
Oh,
I will text it to you.
please do. Please do. Because
And and
I want some of that.
when I tell you you're gonna fall out of your chair.
Uh-oh. At least I'm short. I'm close to the ground.
There you go.
You're playing. You
No,
gotta
I
joke.
am no.
I believe you. I believe you. But you know what?
Um,
I live over there.
they just have they're I can send you the link I think, but they have 36 rolls for $22,
You're gonna make me
and
forget what I'm doing.
and
I'm
each
supposed to be
roll
reading my chat. You got me being bad. You
each
guys,
roll
if
is
you're talking to
each
me and I'm
roll is
not responding, it's
110
his fault.
yards. Each roll is
I'm going now
110
and
yards.
wait a minute, I'm going now and I'm gonna grab the link and give it to them. Nah. Guys, if I'm not seeing your chat, it's his fault. It is.
It's not me.
Is it because you're cute?
Watch it be gorilla tape.
It's not. It's not, guys. Is it? Is it heavy duty? Or did you just type in packing tape?
Oh, I can let me
Send me the link.
yeah, and it'll take you right to it. Did you find it?
I think I did. How much did you say it was?
$22, I think. 22
Uh,
something.
I'm seeing uh best tone heavy duty transfer tape for $11.95.
For how
Oh,
many?
here's a 36 one. There is a 36 count one thick rolls for $38.20. And there's another one for $32.89. $30.70. You know, they do what they do. And a lot of people probably guess what company we're talking about. 2911. The further I scroll, the better the prices get. 35.58. You jump back up, quit being. Oh my! I think I found my tape. I think I'm about to
Okay.
forget whatever you said because this tape is pink. I love it.
Yes, they do have some pink tape.
OMG. Yes. Guys, I'm going to drop you guys this link only because it made me smile. So let me get this. Bloop. Copy. Bloop. And I'm not sure this is actually my link. It's just the link that I found. So let me come back. Give me just a second. Hi. Bloop. Hi, Nikki. Welcome in. And she said, I'm back. Paste. Okay. Are you laughing at me on? I heard my voice echo, and I don't know what I heard. Was that your phone? Okay,
No, not
then
mine.
one of my kids may be stalking me. I hear it. Duh. My headphones. I'm on my phone, and I had the video stopped, so I didn't hear it through my headphones. Yeah, I'm having that day. Hey, Kim, welcome in. Stop laughing at me. Stop laughing at me. I am a hot mess express tonight. This is pink packing tape, and it is so cute. I dropped the link for it already. I'm just telling you what it is, and when you get there, laugh at me about where it is. And Chrissy says she's back. Thank you,
Hmm.
darling.
Hmm.
Let me
I don't
put you on.
order. I don't order very much. It's usually just office stuff
Mm-hmm.
that I
I
order.
ordered all of my shipping supplies from them for next to nothing. Loved it. It is a pretty shade of pink, isn't it? I do love my pink. So, I have a question for you. What is your favorite metal?
What is my
Like,
favorite metal?
yes, your favorite metal.
um, Titanium.
Okay. I have titanium in two different places. The closest place to me right now is in my neck. But my favorite metal is rose gold. And I remember somebody asking me very recently, if your favorite color is pink, what is your favorite metal? It's rose gold. Why? Because it's a pink metal. Christy said hi to Kim.
Marcelina, I like the feel of it. I like the feel of the titanium, and it's almost virtually indestructible.
Which,
I would love to have a set of titanium knitting needles.
woo, that would be gorgeous.
Hmm.
Mm. Manuela said, uh, get out. It's mine too. See? Simpatico.
Beverly, I didn't replace my broken needle or my crochet hook, but I found a size 4 millimeter. I'll um I'll replace my 3.5. I have a titanium wedding ring. Nice. I have a titanium plate in my elbow. Can't break them. Mm. Oh, Kim Smith. Hello, hello. Let's
Whoa.
see.
My chat jumped again. I lost myself.
Uh-huh.
Okay. See, you're keeping up better with it than I am. Hi, Dreamy.
Well, see, when yours jumps, mine
Yours
jumps.
jumps as well. And
Because
see,
my channel's picking up both.
right. Now, are you seeing them separately or do you see them all?
Nuh-uh. One
So
right one right underneath.
how do you know which one they're on?
Because if they're on your side, so MDL Crochet taught me this
Okay.
because I did not know this, but Michael's the one that taught me, I believe. You see the little paper clip?
I don't see a
All right,
paperclip.
hold on. Um, nope, it's not showing it. So on my side, above their
Paperclip meaning it's attached.
it's yes. So it's on
Okay.
your side.
Okay. Uh do me a favor. Screenshot it and then send it to me later on. Not right now. Just do a screenshot of your
We get it. We get it. We get it.
yeah.
We get it.
Michelle is learning. For what though? Decorating jewelry or as a color? Any and all of the above. Whatever. That's why I didn't give a specification. I wanted you guys to decide what is your favorite metal for whatever. You know, some people would never wear metal. Others like it as a jewelry item, and still others like it as something to work with. So that was why I left it open ended. I was being strategic. I actually had a functional thought. It flew away. Excuse
Carson
me.
has stained steel in his tongue.
Ooh.
Beverly loves watching us. Um, for me, I love the color. I love the color of titanium.
Yes,
Um, and if you heat titanium, it turns. It will turn different colors.
it has a very beautiful color at certain temperatures. And the colors vary, and you can tell how hot it got by the color of the tip.
Exactly.
Lady Crochet asked me, what is my favorite music? I like pretty much everything. There are some exceptions, and this is a very unpopular opinion, even in my household. I am not a rap fan. I am not a metal fan, although I do like some rock. Um, Most recently, my go tos if I'm in the car and I have to listen to music is yacht rock. I love yacht rock, but I'm a 70s kid. Um, Melissa said Pink probably. I love her music. I love Pink too. I do. Um, and again, not necessarily something that was popular in our household. As a kid, I was a big K Gold fan. I loved um, what we called sock hop music from the 50s and 60s and early 70s music. My all-time favorite band would be Return to Forever, which is a Chick Korea jazz fusion band. So I'm all over the place when it comes to music. Stainless steel because it's what my wedding rings are made of. And Lady Crochet said, favorite music is UB40. Red Red Wine, if I'm not mistaken, is one of their most popular songs. Lady Crochet loves the 80s music. As a teen in the 80s, that is big with me. Janine, hi Janine, welcome in. Said, I'm a child of the 50s, so I'm into the 60s and 70s. And see, my mind is behind my age, so the music is yes. Kim, I let it show like a big fat flag. It is what it is. I am who I am. Tammy says, I like country jelly roll is my favorite. Okay, I keep hearing the name Jelly Roll. I'm not familiar with any of their music, but for country songs, one of my favorite is I want to say the song is Sweet Like Tennessee Whiskey, I think. Don't quote me. I have a t-shirt that says it too. It's crazy. Um Best music ever. Yes. Jelly Roll is great. I am going to look them up. And Bon Bon said, hasn't heard of Yacht Rock Radio or Yacht Rock Music. It is a channel on XM Radio, but if you look up Yacht Rock on Google, it will give you some of the artists that Tennessee Whiskey. Thank you, Kim. Chris Stapleton. Yes, love it. But look up Yacht Rock music. Just Google it, and it'll give you some of the artists. So, like, we're talking. Oh my gosh, why am I drawing a total blank? I can see it. Chris Christopherson. There's another Chris that's coming to mind, and I can't think of it. Another artist completely off the genre of that is Chuck Mangione. I love Chuck Mangione, but I love jazz too. So there's that. Um, I said, I'll look it up. I highly encourage you to. Chrissy said, I like all the metals. It just depends on my mood. I prefer platinum or white gold for jewelry. I have gold and silver too, though. And like I said, I am a rose gold person and I am weird. I went to a military high school, so we were only allowed gold or silver balls in our ears for the girls that wore earrings. I still only wear a very small ball in my ear, but I have switched to rose gold. I literally had the same earrings from my freshman year until I think my daughter was 26. And then I switched to a metal that I like more. Back in the day, I was a big fan of Madonna. My whole room had pictures cut out of magazines on the walls. Oh my goodness. I liked some of her music. At that point, I was very much deep diving into Billie Holiday, Billy Cobham. Um, I can see him, and I can't say his name, but he was married to an actress, and he had a drug problem, and I can see him, and he's from East St. Louis. That's so terrible. I have all the facts in my head. I can't say his name, and I know if my daughter were in the room, she'd say his name, and I'd know immediately. Uh, Played horn. I can hear his name and I can't say it. It's driving me batty. I wonder if I can find someone who can melt down my wedding rings, make something that I like. There are jewelry artists who do things like that. There are smelters. I know there's a place in mid Missouri, Branson, Missouri. I know they do a lot of metal, but you know what, Melissa H, reach out to Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. She's a great resource of very unique things like that. Ask her if she can tell you where you might want to look to find that kind of information. Why can I? This is driving me bonkers. I can see his face. I can see his face. It's like,
Are you thinking of Clint Black?
no. Uh, did Clint Black die? This is a deceased jazz artist. Um, very avant-garde. Could almost never play the same song the same way twice. Uh, I want to say trumpeter.
Was he a trumpeter?
Yes, Miles Davis. Yes, Miles Davis.
I looked up yacht rock. That is my kind of music. I have so many albums. I still wear my wedding ring. My hubby passed away several years ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss.
I love Motown, old school.
I'm 50-50 on them. I like
I
reggae.
am I am not a fan of Santana.
Oh, rude. Love Santana. Love it. But you know what? I also love Michael Franks. love Michael Franks. Have had so many of his albums. Loved him. He's still alive, by the way, and still performing. I was also a very, very big fan of Al Jarreau. I liked, though I don't know why he's not performing anymore. Najee. Yes, Janet Jackson, of course, that definitely was one of my big choices of music. Whitney Houston, in fact, my theme song, like, this is a great question for you guys. Do you have a theme song? If there is this one song that you had to listen to at least once a day for the rest of your life, what would that song be? I will tell mine after others share theirs. But I absolutely have a theme song. And my kids think it's hilarious just because I have a theme song. Ah, yes. Manuela said, love Whitney. Always love you. Yes. But that's not my song. But yeah, I love that song too. Bumman said, I love all different kinds of music. I'm all over the map with music. I mean, different languages and genres, same. Yes. Drini said, Hall and Oates and Sarah Smile. Yes, beautiful. MDL said, Green Day. Hope you had the time of your life. I love that song. Yes. Melissa H said, I Will Always Love You by Dolly Parton or Whitney Houston. I love that too. Greatest Love. Yes. Oh, this is so much fun. You guys do not know how much fun you're making this today. Thank you so, so much. No theme song, just songs that I love. I have a theme song. My theme song, and I've said this before, and some people will know this. My theme song is a Whitney Houston song. It is Step by Step. And it was in the Preacher's Wife movie. It was the end credits song. Kim's is Son of a Sailor by Jimmy Buffett. I love Jimmy Buffett. Like, I really was very, very sad when he passed away. Dance with Somebody. Yes. See? Russ, you got to pick a song. Give us a song.
I don't have a theme song.
You don't necessarily have to have a theme song. Some of these people said these are just songs they love. Yes.
um I'm kind of like all over the board. The only thing that I don't really like is heavy rock,
Same.
and I cannot stand some rap is okay, but that hard rap has got to go.
Gangster rap is garbage for me. You just don't. But here's the thing. I don't even like some of the rap. There is very little, like almost none. I can read it, but I won't listen to it. And I go all the way back to Curtis Blow, Sugar Hill Gang, so on and so forth. It just was not my thing. It was not. It was so popular with everybody in my community. And it's probably where I first started being labeled the bougie girl because that just was not my thing. By myself, I listened to Italian, Hindi, German, French, Spanish, Tamil, Persian, etc. I love that. Some of everything. Uh, Never gonna give you up by Rick Astley. George Michael when he was with Wham. Oof. A lovely day. Oh, yes, Christy. Now you seem to know me. I do like Ghost, which is technically metal, but I just like their vibe. I'm not familiar with that. But when you said Ghost, I thought of that movie, which of course made me think of Patrick Swayze, which takes me to one of the two movies that you can guarantee. Well, there are three. There are three movies that are my movies for life. The King and I, not the second one. I didn't like the repeat. Um, Dirty Dancing and Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. But I love musicals. I'm weird like that. MDL said The band live and their song When Lightning Crashes. I don't know that. That's what I don't know. Now, ooh, Manuela. She said Tina Turner with a bunch of hearts. Unpopular opinion. Could not stand her voice. Could not. And people are like, well, she's from St. Louis. Yeah, so did not like her. No, no, no. I never knew her personally. I had some core issues with some of the things she did later on in life, but ultimately, no, just did not like Tina Turner. Thought she was beautiful, but please don't sing, lady. Your voice grates my nerves. Lives when dolphins cry is great too. I don't know that one. Now,
I think it's supposed to be when doves cry.
I was gonna say that would be Prince, and I love Prince. Yes, and see, I'm cringing because there's a Prince song that I love. Uh, Melissa H said Lady Gaga. I like her. I don't know a lot about her music. Some of the songs that I know, when I first heard them, I was like, but because I heard them around children, I cringed.
I like
And he
Saya.
said no. When dolphins cry is the song's name. He said he would text me. Please do. Um, and Manuela loves the Twilight Saga movies. I've never seen any of them. And Queen, yes. Prince, yes. Michael Jackson, of course. Andre Bocelli. Oh, yes, Karen. Yes. Oh, I told you guys I like all kinds of music. You thought I was joking. I'm so very serious. I'm so very serious. And Michael sent me a link of a song which I will listen to when I'm not here because we will not be getting copyright strikes. Uh April said, etc., etc., etc. Yes! I was so lucky when I graduated 8th grade. The only thing I wanted for graduation was to see The King and I live. And I was fortunate enough to talk my mother into going with me. She was stressed. Show, definitely show. Um, Boys to Men. Oh yes. And for anyone who's watching The Masked Singer, the Buffalo, I am firmly convinced is the Boys to Men group. One of my favorite musicals is The King and I saw it live. It was one of the last performances that Yul Brynner did before he passed away. And I promise you, I cried. I cried. I loved him so. I just knew I was going to grow up and marry that man because he was just so perfect to me. I saw him in so many other roles, but to me, he was always the king. Hexen said, the low spark of high heeled boys. I don't know that at all. Wendell, forgive me. I never liked Elvis. Never. Russ, what is your favorite music? That is the question from Manuela. And Christy, I love Ed Sheeran too.
I
Yeah.
don't. I listen to everything. I don't really. I guess I listen to country mostly.
Okay. And Lorraine said, The King and I with Yul Brynner. Yes. Melissa said, Celine Dion, my heart will go on. Titanic. Um, and then Melissa added, oh no, that was what she said. And then Karen said that she agrees with me. Lorraine added, Showboat musical. Yes. And Porgy and Bess. And for operatic music, I cannot think. Um, Carmen. So yes, I'm all over the place. I have never seen any of the Twilights. Another unpopular thing about me, I have never read even one of the Harry Potter books. I've read 13 pages of the first book and couldn't get into it. Love it. I remember him from I want to say it was Airwolf. Jan Michael Vincent was MDL's childhood crush. I'm sure he was everyone's crush. Karen likes Etta James. I loved her voice. And Tammy Terrell was another one that I loved a lot too. And Lady Crochet said, also beautiful music. Hmm. I'm I think I don't know, I'm confused about that statement. And that's just because my brain is gunk. Christy said George Michael and Marvin Gaye. Yes. MDL agrees. It was Airwolf. I thought it was. I tell people I'm truly the 80s kid. I like several genres of music and I listen to classical music a lot. That would be me. You'll need an app for me to help with that. I need you to hush. Christy said Luther Vandross. Yes, that is one that will go in the playlist all the time. Stevie Wonder. Big Stevie Wonder fan. Oklahoma. I love Oklahoma. And I have to admit, I only recently saw that. And Purple Drini said Rick James. Nah, some songs, not many. Sam Cooke. Oh, take me away with that one. And I can see him died with Big Boppa in the plane crash that went down. I can't think of his name, but I can see his face. Very tall gentleman. The Sound of Silence by Disturbed. It's a heavy metal band. You need to hear their version of the song Goosebumps. I may try it. Loved David Bowie. And love Sting. Still love Sting. There is a musical featuring a lot of Sting's music. Oh my goodness. Makes me cry. I have it saved on my YouTube TV playlist. Otis Redding. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. Frank Sinatra. Loved him. Loved him. Switch. Switch was an offshoot group of the DeBarge group. Yes, absolutely. Wendell loved Luther. Yes. Christy loves musicals, grew up with them in London. Buddy Holly, yes. Not a big fan of Buddy Holly, but yes, you're correct. Big Bopper, Buddy Holly, and Otis Redding all died in a plane crash together. Phil Collins, oh my gosh. Yes. Love, 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 love him. Genesis was one of my groups in the 80s. Big Miami Vice fan. Broadway musicals, musical scores to movies like Star Wars, Star Trek, etc. And not so much with Star Wars and Star Trek, but I'm not a sci-fi girl. I know, Michael, forgive me. But absolutely Broadway musicals. Neil Sedaka, I heard a few things I liked. That's more of a 70s kind of pitch for me. And I was really, for 70s, I really go towards the jazz and jazz fusion music. Sitting on the Dock of the Bay makes me cry. Percy Sledge, not a fan. I know. Pointer Sisters, not really a fan. Like a couple of their songs, not a big fan. Don't like Aretha Franklin. People think I'm nuts. I say it. Spandau Ballet, love. Love, love, love. Phantom of the Opera. My daughter and I are both fans of that.
Good night, Carson.
Belle Biv DeVoe.
So we need to get off music and get back into yarn stuff.
I'm sorry, guys.
Because you guys are driving me nuts. I'm sorry. That enough's enough, okay?
I'm so sorry. I apologize. And thank you. You're right. We do.
So
I am so sorry.
What is some of the new patterns that people are seeing floating around?
Ooh. I want to hear from others. I know I have, the moment you said that, I got like heart sparked because I saw some behind the scenes things. Fiber Spider has that one that's coming out that he showed on your channel. I can't wait to try that. Cannot wait. It was so good looking. Oh, see, you got me all flustered and excited about it, and he hasn't dropped it yet.
No.
I'm waiting. Oh, I got the yarn and everything. I'm ready.
I'm trying to think when he said he was.
I thought he said around Valentine's Day. Now, I could be wrong.
What was the one that he dropped Saturday?
I don't remember, but it wasn't that the one that you kind of had the mirror look to it. That's the one I'm wanting. Oh, guys, no need to apologize. Russ understands that Michelle goes down rabbit holes. He's accustomed to my crazy. This is my fault. This is totally my fault.
It's nobody's fault. Um, the chisel stitch.
Yeah, but that's not the one that I'm. It almost looks like parquet flooring, and it's so cute. Mm. Oh, thank you. What is it? Oh, you remember it. I got so geeked about that.
Um, zigzag waffle stitch.
Yes,
I saw one I want to try real bad.
lots
Lots
of
of
blankets.
blankets, but neutral and solid.
I have some. I have the baby blanket. I'm still working on. I get to it as I get to it. I'm going to cheat and use the same yarn and create a I know what a corner to corner just to get one done and out the way. Um, hexagon
What is a
squares still seems to be popular.
what is a spider web shirt?
I don't know. I don't know. You have to give us more information about that.
Yeah, Carson, the yarn troll. So, other words, Carson, give us more information on that one.
Please
Um,
share. Don't
I
tease
love the
us with a good
zigzag.
time.
I love the zigzag stitch, but I've never seen the zigzag waffle stitch.
Me either.
And I want to make a hexagon blanket where you make the little hexagons and you put them and you sew them together. I really
Oh,
want, and that's what I bought the from Aberdeen Wool.
uh huh.
Um, the there's like 80 some mini skeins.
Oh, yes.
I showed it on
Okay,
my channel.
Kim.
I got that one set aside because I want to use those colors in the hexagon blanket.
Okay. Good night, Kim. You get some rest. Thank you for being here tonight.
Um,
I
yeah, everyone's making the
the hexi card.
hexagon sweaters and
Yeah, I've done that. I wear mine a lot. I want to do spider. I'm spider. Lord bless me. Springs pattern because I like the texture look of it, but I haven't put it on the hook yet. And I don't want to do it for me. I want to do it for a couple of kids in my life.
there's
Her stitch pattern looks different.
yeah, but there's I get frustrated because I'm subscribed to a lot of these people, but I don't get their
Notifications.
yeah, I don't get their notifications. But when I go check on their channel, I'm still subscribed. I'm still, have the all
Yeah,
every
bells and
I
whistles.
yeah, but I don't get them.
I don't know. I got the notification of the Hexicardi when it dropped and the one for the toddler version. And Chrissy says she's looking to do the double waffle stitch is popular. Yeah, it really is. I have never done that one, admittedly. Never done it. I love it. It looks pretty,
If I do the waffle stitch, I always end up having to frog a lot because I don't
but
pay
that's why I haven't
attention.
done it.
But I've not heard of the double waffle.
I hear it's really nice. I've never tried it. Um, Christy said Bella Coco has good tutorials. I've never done a Bella Coco tutorial. Never tried it. I've seen some of their work. I just have never done it. I miss a lot because I don't get notifications either. That
Yeah.
was from Tracy. Good night, Cecilia. Thank you for
Um,
coming in tonight.
I made web for spider shawl. Has great texture. Uh, yarn together, and you make it into a shirt and corner to corner crochet it. Huh?
Hmm. Well, that's something I'd love to see a
I've
picture.
yeah,
I can't
I've not heard of
imagine
it.
it.
Yeah, I can't either. I I I can't wrap my head around that.
Exactly.
I only do fiber spider from the. I only do spider fiber. I think the words got mixed. We were covering that the other day. When I want it to do it, I
It
can't,
wouldn't
and
do
when
it.
I don't want to do it, it does it.
Wendell said Bella Coco is fantastic. Oh, I believe it. This is funny, but I've seen Passionate Kelsey all over the place. I just maybe a month ago saw one of the tutorials. Isn't that I have anything against any of them. I think they're all amazing creators, but there are so many. And then I always want to try to complete the projects that I'm doing that a lot of times I miss some really amazing people out there.
Good
So
night, Cecilia. Um, I want. So I got. I bought Tunisian hooks because I want to do. Michael's got a couple of patterns that I would like to do.
mm-hmm.
Um, but it's I don't know. My mind is this mush, I guess. Holland Designs has the zigzag waffle stitch and the crochet world. Oh, I get the crochet world. What I do with my magazine? I just got it the other day. I need
Okay.
some sleep. Okay, Melissa, have a good night.
Good night,
Um,
Melissa. Thank
I
you for being
finished
here.
Agatha's reading Shaw a couple of weeks ago. Ophelia talks. I like her stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Russ, you might have to make sure you're get it set to receive on. I do have the little bell clicked, but I just don't get some of these. It's frustrating.
I did the Agatha's reading shawl. It's on the other side of the room. I did it in some cotton. I don't even remember what it was, but I love it. I just never wear it. I'm gonna end up giving it to my aunt. I know I am, or more exactly, she's gonna see it and take it from me. I have to admit, I know she's gonna take it.
Russ, there are beautiful floral hexagon blankets here on YouTube. Yeah, there's all kinds of hexagon patterns.
Yes, there are. Christy said, well, that is why we are here to share and explore options. I think that's the beauty of all of us talking together. You introduce people that other people may not have heard of, and you get to explore new learning opportunities. Wendell said, I don't buy crochet magazines anymore. I can get everything I want online. That's pretty much true. But
So I I do I do get a lot of stuff online, but I also print it because if your power goes out, so if you're in the middle of a project and your power goes out and it's going to be out for a couple of days and you don't have anything to keep your tablet or computer charged, your pattern's gone.
very true. Very true.
And I don't have. I might have maybe 100 books, 100 pattern books, but
And see, I'm a tactile person because you never know. I may need to go pick up, my son from school. I may have to go to the doctor. I may just decide, okay, I need to get out of my head and my space, and I'll take a project with me to the park or just drive to a different location. And I don't want to turn on my phone because I don't want anyone to know where I am. So having the physical copy of a pattern with me allows me to just disconnect. And I'm the kind of person that even though I may be watching a tutorial online, I like having the physical pattern with me there because you could say, oh, chain two, skip the next three stitches, and you might have meant to say the next two. You didn't catch the mistake. And I keep making the same mistake over and over again. But if I have the physical pattern, I can read, well, no, they really meant two.
Right.
So
I do use Ravelry, but not. It's it's not like my go-to,
I,
but I do use Ravelry.
do you use any of the apps like Ribbler or
I have a Ribbler account, but I
okay.
I can't tell you when the last time I logged into it.
I've never logged in. I have one. I've never logged in. Uh Windows says I have a generator. I do not. I do not. And Christy said, Hooked by Robin in the UK. She has some great tutorials too. I love having paper in front of me to keep track of and mark up notes. And Windows said I wrote a pattern down too. Well, I think some of that also may depend on how you learned and when you learned. Keep in mind that for some of us, we learned without YouTube, we learned without internet. So the things that we learned, it's the way we go to. It's like people who would never use straight crochet, I mean, not crochet, but knitting needles. And absolutely, or like, it's got to be on a circular versus somebody like me who started with straight needles. The only experience I have with the circular needles are the ones that used to be sold by Susan Bates that had that little plastic wire that you had to boil or heat up to get it to be flexible. And then after a while, it cooled down and became inflexible again. And I was like, no, this is not for me. I will stick with the needles. And
Yeah. Um, I mean, I'm not saying that I don't use the
tutorial.
the internet or the tutorials because
Oh
I
yeah,
do,
we
but
do.
I always have backup because I always have other patterns. Because if the website goes down or if the website no longer exists, what are you going to do?
Exactly. And I'm having that very experience with a project that I used to make all the time. I've so many kids that I've made a beret for. That beret is no longer available because that pattern is no longer available. My resource was Pinterest. I had it pinned. So of course I go to click that, project to pull it back up and it's gone. The website is gone. All of it's gone. So you have a picture and there's nothing there. So that's
And
why I do like the hard patterns.
sometimes you can back up the stuff that you have on
Save.
other sites, but sometimes it won't let you back up their stuff.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, like, you go to somebody's actual .com address,
Right.
like the Crochet Crowd, Mikey the Crowd. He has
Right.
his own website. So if you're on his website and his website goes down or his website goes dark, all
Mm-hmm.
your stuff is gone.
Yeah.
I
That
had so you remember Craftsies.
of course I do. Are they still around?
They are, but they've sold and transferred so much, I can't get into my account.
Oh
All
great.
of I had over thousand. I had thousand, at least $1,000 worth of bought classes that I can no
Oh
longer
wow.
get to.
Things change. The same thing you're talking about, I'm dealing with Audible. I have so many Audible books. And when I first joined Audible, I could trade books with people. So let's say I bought a book and I loved it. And I said, hey, do you have an Audible account? And you said, yes, I could send you that book and you didn't have to buy it. It was just like me trading a physical book with you.
Right?
They no longer allow that.
Why?
It, I do, because it's them. That's their new rule and policy. There was a time where you could just have X number of accounts on Netflix. Now, if the person that you're sharing your account with, be it your child or whatever, isn't in the home after so many days of you being away and watching Netflix from a remote location, they expect you to pay for that as a separate account. My son is on my account. I'm not paying extra money for him to watch while he's at college. So I had to explain that. And then they were like, well, he has to sign in from the home. No, he's not here. And I shouldn't have to explain to you, you charge too much. I literally documented in 2024, I watched 4 things on Netflix. 4. But I'm paying $16 a month.
Yep.
It's because he's watching it. That's why we have it. And I'm like, it's okay, fine, cancel it. Then all of a sudden it was okay. He can watch from college. Oh, really? It's really nice of you. How big of you?
Um, so, Christy, uh, on Craftsies, everything was like a tutorial. It was like a class. You couldn't download those classes. Anyway, I couldn't. So,
And there's another one that's like that. I can see it. I can't think of their name. It's a S. I just remember green and S. And I paid for the classes. I paid for a class. I took the class, and I think you paid a membership. It wasn't per class. You could take how many other classes you wanted. And I took the class, didn't really enjoy it, said this is not worth my time or my money. And then all of a sudden, I look at my credit card statement a year later, and they have charged me for a whole nother year. So I raised the roof, and I can't think of who they are because this happened a couple of years ago.
did you get your money back?
Oh, heck yeah, you know me. Do you really want to fight with a bear?
Well, some companies do.
Yeah, they didn't want to fight with me. They did not want to fight with me. I said, you literally stole this money. Show me where you have a physical copy of my signature authorizing you, or even an electronic version of my signature authorizing you to take my money. I'll wait. Ma'am, in this case, we're just going to read Skillshare. Thank you. It was Skillshare. I do not like them. I do not encourage them.
They don't even have anything knitting or crochet, do they?
They have people who do crochet classes on there. This had nothing to do with crochet. I was actually there for something else.
Okay.
Um, I was looking for information on website development, and they had some classes. I didn't necessarily. I felt the information was very basic. You can Google the stuff that I saw, and I was like, I'm not paying you all this money for something I can literally teach myself. And the young lady I spoke with was like, well, if you feel that way, maybe you should be an instructor. I said, if I'm going to be an instructor, I'm going to be a standalone instructor, and I'm going to give them what their money is worth, and nothing you give is worth it. Point blank. And Chrissy said they did that to her too. Yes. Most of them have an auto renew built in when you first sign up. I read looking for that, and I did not see it because I would not have given them my credit card for an auto renew. And another company who does that, but I beat them to the punch every year, is XM Radio. XM Radio will give you an introductory rate for a year, and then all of a sudden they will hit you with almost double the fees the next year. I have a note on my phone. 1 month before I'm to renew, I go back through and I Google XM radio discounts and that year's number. And anytime they've had a coupon, whatever their lowest price is, the month before I go in and I say, listen, I'm going to cancel my services. I've been a customer with you 10 years, but I'll gladly cancel my services unless you offer me this rate. and they'll send me to the customer retention department, and they'll be like, okay, you've been with us this long. Yeah, we'll let you have it for one more year at this rate, but next year you're going to have to pay the new rate. Okay. And then I do the same thing all over again.
Yeah, but you know, if they can, here's my issue.
Yes.
If they can offer new people that rate, why can't they offer the people that's been with you? They
The other
should,
rate.
like you've been with them for 10 years. They
Yes.
should give you a better rate than what the new people coming in are getting.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because now you're by doing that, you're going to maintain your customer base.
Exactly. That's why I do what I do. Hi, Sandy. How are you tonight? So glad to see you.
I
Chrissy
put all the
said,
dates.
I'm sorry.
Christy is. I put all the dates on my wall calendar and my electronic calendar and my iPhone as reminders.
That's exactly what I do. I have a annual reminder for things like that so that I do save the maximum amount of money. But again, I'm a couponer. Uh,
Christy, I used to do the yarn kits, but I always get in a fight with them, so I don't do it anymore. And I, to me, so like the what is that? The knit and crochet box, or
oh yeah, those knit kits. Yeah, I don't do those.
well, they have a crochet one too. It's
Yeah,
from the same company, and they say that you're getting high quality tools.
yeah,
So I got their knit box. It's two pieces of wood with a piece of tubing connecting them. And you call this high quality?
no. I could see if
And
they chai goo in there or something, but
yeah.
no.
And then there was like two or three skeins of yarn. It's like, okay, just because it's from Italy doesn't make it $30 a ball.
Exactly.
So yeah, no, I
Yeah. I'm persnickety. Plus, I have allergies, so I'm really sensitive about purchasing things like that because I can't risk buying a box and then it has wool in it. I did do the Annie's crochet where they sent you the monthly pieces of a pattern, but you knew what it was going to look like all the way
right.
through. It was never a surprise. You didn't know which block you were going to get because I did the block blanket. And here's your embarrassing whip moment. I've never assembled the blocks. They're literally in a basket under my bed. And I did all the blocks. I did them all. But I haven't assembled it. Cause yeah, that's a lot of ends. I haven't started it. So there's my longest standing UFO because I've had it for 5 years. They've been all the blocks are done. 5 years, haven't put it together. Chris
Linda, yes, I will be putting more acrylic bags on Etsy. I just have to get enough courage to walk back upstairs to do it.
yeah, I think
I don't even know what the cat stitch is. Never heard of it.
me either. That's completely foreign to me. Is that the one that looks like the pointed pieces up and yeah. I've heard it spoken about. I've never seen it or seen a tutorial for how to do it. So I kind of have the concept of what it should look like, but couldn't tell you how to do it.
I don't. To me, the knit and crochet boxes, you spend $40-50 with shipping every month, and to me, it's just okay. I could have got the same stuff myself.
For about $15.
So it's I mean, I know they have to make money and I
Of
get
course.
that. I understand that. But when you're advertising high quality tools, okay, I'm expecting Susan Bates. I'm expecting Boy. I'm expecting Chow Gu. Expecting I'm expecting high quality.
Right.
Not two knitting needles with a piece of plastic tubing in between them. How is that a high quality tool?
Or a no name hook.
Exactly.
The kit that I got from Annie's. These were no name hooks. I mean, they were fine for what they were worth. They were just your basic,
Right.
slim value aluminum hooks. Okay, that's cool or whatever, but I never used them. I used, hooks that I already had that I was very familiar with and very comfortable with. Okay, see you in a sec, Sandy. Um, Nonetheless, the yarn was good. In fact, it was the first time I had ever purchased or used the Premier anti-peeling acrylic and love it. So I was like, okay, this is awesome. Not a bad yarn. It wasn't itchy. It wasn't, you know, suspect yarn, which is what I say a lot of that other yarn is, because you really just don't know what it is. Hi, and Christy said exactly. So those are, the things that are reasons I stay away from kits like that. I totally different realm. I'm a puzzler. I love puzzles. So I live very close to a puzzle warehouse, and we'll go there and purchase puzzles. Dumbly, I let them talk me into a puzzle of the month club, and I am picky about the types of puzzles I like. Like I love Ravensburger puzzles, and they kept sending me these. I think they were called Sunspot or Sunsport or whatever the brand was. Did not like them. I did not. I didn't like their picture quality, and I didn't like the puzzles. So I dropped them pretty quickly. It seemed like it seems like everyone tries to start boxes isn't very successful. I remember when Vicky Howell, and she had a yarn yay box. I never saw that. I never saw that. I think Bella Coco had a box at one point, and so did somebody else. But you're right, a lot of them don't survive. And it probably comes down to those of us in this community, we have the things that we love. And we're looking for unique and different patterns at a really great price point. And we know the yarns that we like. Like, I know if I say, Russ, tell me something about a particular Herrschner yarn, I can go to him and get pretty much any answer on any type of yarn. What's the best this for that for this price point? Ask
And
me.
you'll
Go
get
ahead.
and you'll get an honest answer. I'm not
That
going to
part.
sugarcoat it because I want Hershner to make a sale.
Exactly.
I'd be like, okay, I can let me tell you about something comparable because you're not going to like the feel of that yarn, or that yarn is you're going to have trouble with it.
Exactly. It's fiddly, or it's very
Yeah.
hairy or whatever. If you know that these are factors that will make me walk away from a yarn, you're going to say, hey, you might want to, yeah, you're going to love that, or yeah, you might really want to try this.
Well, you might. Okay, Russ. I've never tried this yarn from Herrschners, and it says it's a four weight. Michelle, no, it's a three. It actually, in turn, is a three weight.
Exactly.
So it's not going to work for the project you want unless you
Right.
want to buy more.
Exactly. And that those are the types of conversations that it's really great to talk to people who've had experiences with yarn. There are a lot of people who would never touch a Karen 1 pound. Well, that's one of the first yarns that I'm going to go to. But I make a lot of blankets. I make a lot of products that are going to be used and abused and worn or slept with year after year after year. So I'm going to want something that has that dense, washable, dryable quality.
Yep.
So for me, Karen 1 pound is the answer. So is Red Heart. Red Heart's a little bit thinner in the density of the spin. The Premier Dish yarn is new to me as far as a value price yarn, but for babies, and this is where my heart is sick. I love, love, love Big Twist. The price point is amazing. The colorways are beautiful. And the yarn isn't super, super thick, but it isn't like, dental floss thin. I love it. It's the perfect density. My substitute, if I can't get the big twist for something that isn't super thick, is the Lion Brand Pound of Love. And Wendell is saying Red Heart. So yeah, but I love Red. I love Red Heart. Though I will freely admit, I was not. I'm not as big a fan of Bitty Stripes. When Bitty Stripes first hit the scene, everybody wanted it. It was available in Canada. It wasn't available in the U.S. And people were sending Canadians money. Hey, ship this to us. We want this. We want this. We want this. I have this. I am working a moss stitch blanket. That is my absent-minded activity of the day when I'm doing a live and I really need to be more engaged and I can't crochet. That's my go-to. But do I touch that
Good
thing
night,
any other time?
Lorraine.
No.
Thank you, darling.
Good night, Lorraine. You are the sweetest, and we love you.
But see, I bought some bitty stripes from Yarn Inspirations sale,
I like
and
the colors.
I
It's itchy, and
well,
I love Red Heart. I love Red Heart Super Saver. But
wonder
have
why
you
it's
just
itchy.
run that across your? Go ahead. I'm
Wonder
sorry.
why it's itchy for you.
You know what? It has the tiniest halo, and it
Oh,
feels wiry.
okay.
Wait a minute. Let me grab it. I'll see if I can show you what I mean. Let me grab just a cake of it because I have it all caked up. I just knocked the top on the floor. Okay. Let me see. Can you see this? Do you see that
Yep,
little
I
bit of
do.
halo?
Yep.
That little. When I tell people I am the princess and the pea, this tiny little bit of halo is enough to itch just a little. And
Okay.
over time, it feels like you're rubbing your arm against. Remember the old brooms that were like the corn silk brooms from like the 70s and 80s?
Yep.
It feels like that over time when you're dealing with it. When it's running through your fingers, you will notice it.
Helen, it tells you so. Helen, if you look on the skein band of the all-in-one granny square yarn, it tells you how many you're supposed to get. I think on one you're supposed to get like 14
Yes.
squares.
And on another one, I think it's 15. I think the what is it? The flower power one, I think it's 15. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's either 14 or 15.
So yeah, it will tell you how many you're
Yeah.
supposed to get. I do have some of the all-in-one granny square yarn, and I do have, I think, one flower power, maybe two. I didn't buy it to make the granny squares. I just bought it because I like how it color pools.
Yes, I've seen those color pools. They're beautiful.
Hello, Tony.
Hi, Tony. My
Sue says burlap.
kind of like.
Uh, you know, but yet again, it's a preference. There's some people that will only use red heart. They don't care. They want
Yeah,
red heart. They're only going to stick to red heart. Don't give them nothing else. I get it.
exactly.
I understand.
Wait a minute. Sandy said Red Heart Granny Squares is 14. Flower Power is 12.
Yep.
Okay.
I knew one of them was less than the other, but I couldn't remember what.
Yeah. But yeah, I like I said, I learned to knit with Red Heart Super Saver. Love it. Love it. In fact, right there. My Erin Red Heart Super Saver is very, very close by. I have a secret little thing going on over there. Can't pick it up. Cannot pick that
Have
up.
you tried the red heart brushed?
Yes. Hated it. Thought I was gonna love it. Made the project. It's the worst if you have to frog it. It is the worst.
So I got some of the brushed, but I think I'm going to knit with it instead of crochet with it
That's a wise decision. The way
because
I
I
go
don't
through, go ahead.
when you knit with it, you don't twist it
As
like you
much.
do crochet. It's more like knitting is you're just pulling a loop over one
Hmm.
versus crochet you kind of like twist it.
You kind of nodded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was crocheting with it, and no, no, no. The way I got through it was I have this. I don't have any more on my desk because I used the last of it earlier. I have a oil concoction that I make into like a wax almost, and I put it on my fingers to protect my skin, and that's how I got through it. It also kind of tamed down the halo of it all, so it was easy enough to work with. But once it had gone through my hands and I got it where I wanted it, it seemed to kind of puff back up, which was fine. I had no problem with that. I just did not like when I had to frog something back. Sandy said, I was skeptical about the differences between flower power with 12 and Granny Square with 14. I would not know. I have never worked with either one of them. Red Heart is durable. This is very true. It's pretty. It's soft when you wash it, and my grandkids won't destroy the blankets I make for them. And think about it. For those of us that have been blessed enough to have older blankets that other family members who may not be with us anymore have made, they probably made them out of Red Heart or Sayel or some of those other brands from long ago. Why are the yardages the same but the square counts different? I think it's because of the way the stitches are put together. If
Yeah.
you took the same the flower par yarn and you used it to create the pattern of the granny square, of course the lengths of the way the colors are laid are going to run differently, but you're going to get the same number of squares. If you ignore the way the colors fall, you're going to get the same number of squares, I believe. Don't quote me. Again, no
Hello,
experience.
she spins.
Hey, welcome in.
Let's see. And so years ago, they had a yarn called Windtuck.
I have some wind tuck.
So do I. And it's made out of Orlon.
Yes.
Orlon is almost indestructible. It does not degrade. That's why they stopped making it because people were complaining it does not degrade. And let me tell you, that was some of the best workhorse yarn you could get your hands on. I think it was better than Red Heart.
You know what? I only experienced wind tuck in the last year. Had never ever seen it. I know they sold it at Kmart, but my mother, and she crocheted, although not well. She never bought it. She always bought Red Heart. If she and she made ribbons for my hair. My mother was, to her credit, she was good at that. And when she made those ribbons, they were always Red Heart ribbons. So that's the only thing I know until I
Um,
become this person today.
Marcelina says, OMG, my heart just melted. My nephew asked me if we can go to Joann's tomorrow to get more yarn and another looming kit.
I love it. He has stolen an extra heart over here. I love that. My kids are not crafters when it comes to yarn art.
Good night, Mimi, and thank you so much for the wonderful gift of the
Yes.
20
Thank
memberships.
Mimi, you have a beautiful night. Thank you so, so much.
Let's see. Linda says, I 38 skeins of DuPont Orlando in fisherman color.
Ooh. Ooh. That sounds yummy.
I had over 300 skeins of Wintuck, and my ex wife sold it.
Rude. I would have sold her.
That's why we're not together no more.
You notice I said that low and then said, okay, girl, be quiet.
uh,
You already know how that story ended.
you know, I've told everybody from the beginning, I'll give you everything but my yarn. You come in to
Good
rob
part.
me, I will help you load up your vehicle and give you whatever. Don't touch my yarn because you
It was
won't
my part.
breathe no more.
Okay,
Just forewarning people.
that part. My kids already know that for the longest time, and I think this is where I recognized that either my kids were maturing or they had finally decided to pick their battles. Every time I came home, if I came in with bags, my son did everything short of stomp. Why'd you have to buy more yarn? What do you need all of that for? You buy yarn and you don't buy groceries. And I finally, in the nicest, nastiest way, smiled and said, "You've never missed a meal. But if you don't like it, get a job. You go in any room, you can turn on a light. Your clothes are clean, they fit, and they're nice. All of your choices of shoes are there. And you got big feet and you wear Nikes. Go sit down. Have several seats. But don't sit on anything with a crocheted product on it because remember, you're just mad because I bought yarn." That's when things changed quickly. At that point, it was like, Mom's in a bad mood. "Mom, don't you want to go to Michael's? Don't you want to go to Joann's? Walmart is just around the corner down the street and over there. Go get you some yarn." That at that point, when they brought in the sale ads, they didn't bring in the bills first. Here's your sale ad for this yarn store. So the tides changed. They got a lot more excited about the yarn. And now I have no problem. I have no problems.
Yeah, when I remember um, buying a lot, my aunt was with me when I bought it.
Hmm.
I was buying Windtuck yarn at Kmart for 77 cents a skein. And that was for a full skein of yarn.
Yeah.
77 cents.
79 at Woolworth and Woolco. And it was the Woolworth house brand. And I think it was called Woolworth yarn. I don't
Right.
remember exactly. But my dad's mom bought a whole basket full of, I mean, when I say it was those really old plasticky shopping bags, the reusable shopping bags that were so heavy. She had three of them filled with yarn. And I'm like, "But you don't knit and you don't crochet." She goes, "Oh, I'm going to give it to your mother and she's going to make me a blanket." And she did. My apologies. I questioned this myself about, my question was about Granny Square versus Flower Power. I have both. Granny Square uses up the most of every stitch of the block permitted. I'm sorry, permitted. Flower Power has a lot left over. Okay, I'm glad you shared that, Sandy. Like I
Yeah.
said, no
So the
experience.
flower power yarn, yeah. So when you get done with your square,
Uh huh.
you to start the next one, you got to go to the next spot in the yarn.
Wow,
You don't because or else your squares won't come out.
that's
So you literally have to cut sections of yarn out to do the squares. And to me, that's a waste of yarn.
that is a waste of urine, and that would be frustrating to me. I would not enjoy that. I thought the whole purpose of it was you just scoop, 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 go, scoop, 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 go. And no, no, no,
Uh-uh.
that's work. I'm sorry, no. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna buy the 3 or 4 colorways that it takes to make that product, and I'm just going to assemble as I go. I'll make all the centers, and then I'll do all the petals, and then I'll do all of the square around, and I'll keep it pushing. I'm not doing that. Or I'll buy that yarn and I'll make something other than what it says. But
That's basically what I bought it for.
yeah, can't blame you.
Lene says it's made to have extra so you connect the squares.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Again.
so if that's the case, put it at the end of the scheme.
Exactly. Because that's
Or
when
the beginning of the skein where you can, ball it up and cut it off and then start your squares. But yeah,
does it give you instructions to assemble as you go?
that I don't know because I really didn't look into it that much.
See, that'd be the only way that made sense. That would be the only way. It's a join as you go experience. And if I'm not mistaken, with the granny square one, I remember that it didn't work right and you kept having to frog it back if you didn't do the stitches exactly the way they tell you to do them. So there's that.
Well, it's 2 o'clock, so I think I need to say
Oh, yeah.
goodbye.
I do too. I've got to
And
get up in the morning. This has
and
been
my
so much fun.
it was a really awesome uh live tonight. I loved it. Um
Me too. I
I
love
wouldn't have
hanging
changed
out with
it.
you. Me either. Not a thing.
But anyway, guys, I've got to go. I got to go get to bed because me and Kevin's going to be going to mom and dad's. So I have to have myself ready by quarter after 10 in the morning. So I can't be sleeping until 11 or 12. I got to be up and ready to go.
I've got to get up, get showered, make sure the young man is ready to go to school, do some moderating duty, do some crochet, make some notes, and get ready for the week. So I've got to get to bed as well. I love you guys. Thank you for enduring my crazy sounding voice tonight. I hope to be in better voice over the next few days. Thank you for being here tonight, everyone. Russ, thank you for making this so
Oh,
much.
you are more than welcome.
I love you.
Uh, I love everybody. Have a good night, everybody. And I'll see you all tomorrow evening, same time. Okay? Bye,
All right.
everybody.
Bye bye.